But you and me, we know that being locked up fucks you up inside. We know that so well, don't we?
Oh yes, we do. Hello everybody and welcome to a very special episode of One-Off because it's actually a special episode for a number of reasons. This is a game called Furi. So, a little bit of backstory because this game has a... When I first saw this game, I think it was a trailer released on the PlayStation channel like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, and I looked at it and I went, this game looks pretty cool, but it looked very rough. Like, I'm not sure if that was just me, but I looked at it and I went, this game has something going for it, but the way they showed it off just looked very rough to me. But they released it as part of the PlayStation Plus subscriber deal, so I thought, yeah, I'll give this a go. No joke, 2 hours in, this is my favorite indie game of the year so far. Easily. It has quite a bit going for it. It's for, I'll show that off, obviously. It's made by a company called The Game Breakers, which they did a series called Squid? I believe it's called? But, I don't know much about that series, but, apparently it did very well, so I'm happy about that. I want to know where this studio is based as well. I might put that in the description. But, anyway. The other special reason that I want to do this one-off is because this is the first one-off that I'm using a new microphone, and it's actually somewhat decent quality, which means that I don't have to use a Guitar Hero microphone with a sock wrapped around it, because that's what I was using up to this point. So that's good. Anyway, let's get on to the, menu here. For some reason, I'm really okay, I sort of set it up that, it's drowned out a little bit, but on the main menu, the PlayStation 4 goes nuts. Like, the fan starts spinning at ridiculous speed, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's an optimization issue, because it doesn't look like it's loading anything huge. But anyway, so I'll explain the game when we go in, but for now, let's start a new game. We got Promenade and Furi. I'm gonna play on Furi, since that's the recommended game mode, and, well, you'll see. Oh, you'll see. This game is quite something.
You were a weapon, a bringer of death. And now, you're nothing. I will keep on killing you. Again and again. I am your future. An eternity of slow, painful deaths.
I hear thunder. Bitter batter. Time to wake up.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you.
Shake your head. Nod your head. It's time to go. See what they did to you? Pull yourself together. Get out of prison. Kill the jailer. Fight for your freedom. The jailer is the key. Kill him, and you'll be free.
So, looks like we got a little bit of time to have a look around because, well, even though there's not much to see, I love this game's art style. Although there's some weird things about it, and when I mean weird, I don't mean bad weird, I mean intriguing weird. Like, the main character design, you can tell it's very heavily anime inspired. But one thing that I always found kind of humorous is that the face, like, model is obviously very, like, American like Western style. It's a weird clash. I'm not sure if I like that, but I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the main character design, but in terms of the world design of what I've seen so far, I absolutely love it. So, we got a jailer right in front of us. Trying to block our path, eh? Let's show him what to.
Every step you've taken from that cell, I'll make you regret. You listen to me, and you listen good. You'll never escape. I swear I'll put you right back in your cell. There's an easy way and a hard way. You choose. Excellent choice.
Alright, buddy. Let's begin this fight, because this game, so far, from what I've played, there's only been 2 enemies in the 2 hours that I've been playing. But guess what? You fight those enemies for absurd amounts of time. So, there's a few mechanics, one of them which I just messed up. You have a parry. You have shooting. You have a dodge, which it'll probably teach at some point. You have your slash, which is your basic attack. You have a charge slash. You have a charge shot. You have a bunch of options, basically. And the enemy has, as you can see there, a health bar with certain squares. When you take out a square, they move on to their next phase. And as you can see, the health bar turned blue. When it's in the blue phase, you're basically in the ranged, like, combat. And when you take it away, you move into melee combat, as they did before. I'll have to show it off to basically explain properly what it means, but it's just, like, it's a very intuitive, like, system. Like, okay, see, I took away the blue health bar, which means I can move in, and now we're in melee combat range, which is, in my personal experience, my favorite part. So, we got a charge slash right here. If you charge the slash, you stun them, and when they're like that, you can get a neat little quick time event thing, like, right there, which is really cool. And it wants me to do another charge slash. And you can do other stuff like charge your sword for extra damage, but if you get hit, then, it doesn't get charged anymore. So, it's a very skill-based game, I can tell you that much. In fact, I doubt that I'm going to be able to beat the second boss. Like, I've done it. I've definitely done it, but it's hard. But it's so rewarding, and this game has a bunch of, like, little things which I've noticed, which are really helpful, such as when you're in this mode, the shots actually have, like, a soft lock-on to the enemy, which actually makes sense, because there's only one enemy, which means you don't have to, like, aim as precise as possibly some other games. So it doesn't become a hindrance, because I don't have a shot while I'm like this, but I can definitely show it off when we go next to the proper fight, because now the tutorial is over and now we're on our own.
Those shocks in the cell, they really hurt.
Alright, buddy, let's do this. So, like, I'm aiming a little bit to the right of him, but it's still got a nice little soft lock-on, and it's also with the charge shot, it, like, follows him. But not, like, too much. And, oh, damn it, messed up the timing. And there's stuff like the parrying, like, moves that you can parry have, like, a little blue sparkle on them, which means that you can go through them, and, like, shots that you can't hit are blue, while shots you can hit are orange. It's just a really nice system. It's really well executed. Like, I'm enjoying it a ton, and plus, since these fights last a while, and it's very based on, like, your skill to adapt and to learn to, like, new phases very quickly, it becomes extremely rewarding, because on this phase, I might not win. Basically, same as the enemy, I have those squares below my health as well. And when my health bar, which is the rectangles above the squares, reaches 0, you don't die or, like, you don't restart. What happens is the enemy regains his health up to the last square that you got rid of. So basically the form that he's on restarts, and you have your how many number of attempts left. And if you beat him, then you gain a square back. So basically, it's a really rewarding way to learn enemies like patterns without like being too punishing. I don't know what it is. I just really love it. It's just got a lot of smart design decisions, and it's nice and snappy, and it's quite responsive. There's been a few iffy things about it, but so far I'm really enjoying it. And since I beat the second boss, this guy is much easier. I mean, until he comes to this form, in which case, there we go, perfect parry. You get a perfect parry, you get a free like little cinematic attack on him. Okay, shoot him away. Okay, couldn't charge up in time. You can also charge a lot of your moves, which make them more effective. So like this is my regular dash, and if I charge it up, that's my dash. It's just fun. That's the thing. It's like hard and challenging, but it's fun. And then there's little like quick time events like those where you can like avoid damage and get behind him and slash him. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Go into melee mode. God, I love this so much. I love this as a mechanic. Like, it just feels good, okay? You just have to, look, it's really hard to try and explain controls, like, because how do you explain, like, sluggish controls to someone that's watching a video? But I can, like, assure you that these are very snappy. And I attacked too early. There we go. Don't taunt me, buddy. I'll just attack you. There's also stuff like you can charge and dodge at the same time. It's a very intuitive system. I like it. I like it a bunch. And plus it looks really cool when you get your attacks together. But like I said, this is the first guy. Like, if you're expecting the first guy... I mean, the first guy is technically hard. I mean, I had a little bit of trouble while I was trying to get a grasp of the controls, but... It's definitely much easier than the second. Oh boy, the second. I mean, it took me 2 times. But it's just the fact that since the matches last so long, like I think the second guy, all in all, like the attempt where I won took about 15 minutes from start to beginning. And even this match, even though it's the first one, is taking a while to complete, which I like. Like, so many bosses like can be over in a matter of seconds. I like bosses where it's like, okay, no, this boss is actually going to fight you for a good amount of time. And I've actually lost quite a bit of health because I have been... Oh, God. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get that little bit of health away. Damn it. There's actually a way... if you parry, you can actually regain health. So it's not like you're completely out of the loop if you lose your health. There's also green orbs which you can shoot, which can also give you health. Damn it. Did it too early. Okay, let's charge up a slash. Okay, that was the wrong time to charge up a slash. Okay, wait for his next attempt. There we go! Okay, if I don't screw up, I can take him down with another charge slash. Okay, maybe I won't need to. Maybe he'll just taunt and be an idiot. Well done, buddy. Alright, last form. Here we go.
You can defeat me.
Oh, you say that. Now, usually with enemies so far, every time they had their last form, it was usually something like this, where it's a non-stop barrage of something. It's not even bullets it's not even bullets all the time. It's sometimes just something, and you can take them out in one go if you can survive, which I'm going to attempt to do. Okay. This is, I can tell you for a fact this is going much better than my previous attempt. One thing that I found helps is the same thing you do with like shmups, where you look at your character, not the enemy. Okay, I think I actually took no damage from that. I am really proud of that. Okay. It's not over yet, though. Okay. What's next? Over here. Over here. Whoop. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky! Okay, I can be a little bit cocky, I think.
You will be broken. You will go back to yourself.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway, the good news, we're one step closer to freedom. The bad news, there's more out there waiting for us. But don't worry, I know them. I can help. Believe me, what's waiting at the end of all this is so worth the trouble. You and me, we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Sure, let's go, mysterious bunny man. Let's go as my hair awkwardly just stays in midair. Did anyone else notice that in the cutscene? Whatever.
Way down there lies a free world. A world of peace and light, where you're free as the wind. And you know what? We're going to get there.
Sounds good to me. God, can I just... Okay, I know it's not related to this game, but can I just say having this new microphone is great because... Okay, little bit of, like, inside, like, recording knowledge, if you really want to call it that. What I had to do was, with the Guitar Hero mic, with the I had to... With the way I was recording, I would actually have to... like, record and then audio gain it, like, 15 decibels. Because I was super quiet with the way I had to record, because if I did it another way, then it would be like really crappy quality or even crappier quality. So then what I would do is then I would have to go through and then scrub out like excess noise, because it would pick up that excess noise much louder. With this, I don't have to do that as much because everything's just regular, like, audio level. It's great. I love it. Also, a prison inside a prison. That's... smart? Question mark? It's like face-off super prison.
That, my friend,
This game does also
is
a nice little
prison.
thing with its camera angles, where it keeps on
Prison
switching.
within a
Like,
prison.
in terms of controls, it's not too
Very
bad
clever
because it, I can't remember the term for it, but it keeps your direction of movement even if it switches the camera angle, so you don't have to keep on, like, moving your stick. But it just gives a nice little
You and the prison
dynamic
are
view
loving
before
fun.
each fight, because
She
I
took
imagine,
that one day,
unless they decide to shake it up, maybe there could be
destroyed
two
everything
against
in
one
her
at some
way,
point.
and
Maybe
then
there's an
back.
enemy where
She
you
got
have to fight two of them,
caged.
which will be interesting. I'm not sure how that would go, but so far, it looks like it's going to be, like, Shadow of the Colossus style, where it's only, like, 9 enemies, but they're all, like, really long and really well thought out, which I love! I wish more games would do that. Not that I'm saying I don't like games. I mean, obviously, you know I don't like games. I don't mind games, sorry, where, it's like, you know, standard bosses and standard enemies and stuff, but it's just really cool to see this idea, and I
Build
keep
all
on
these layers so she couldn't
instinctively
get
trying
out.
to switch the stick direction when
Couldn't
the
hear
camera
screaming.
changes, and I don't need to do that. So up next, we have a female prisoner. And she's a very interesting, tough cookie. But before that, we still got another section to go through. I wonder if this is, I'm guessing this is their attempt at world building, because we obviously have this mysterious man who I don't know who he is, giving exposition on the next enemy awaiting us, which I guess is the smart way to do it in between each fight, because if it was just like a standard like cutscene or a, I don't know, like, I don't know what else they would do other than that. I mean, I guess like a data entry or something, then I think it would break the pacing. I think this is a nice way to compensate.
We know that being locked up fucks you up inside. We know that so well, don't we?
Apparently we do. I still have yet to, like, decide if, like, this guy's in my head or not. Or if he's an actual person trying to help me, because he seems to be teleporting quite a bit around. He's like our regular Cheshire Cat. Except he's a rabbit, not a cat. And I went too far. Whoops. I don't think there's any collectibles, at least not that I know of. It'll be I mean, if they decided to put collectibles into boss fights, that would be dumb and silly. Like, don't do that. That's a really stupid design decision. But I tell you what is a good design decision, the next arena we're going to go in. Because if you thought that every single arena was just going to be a circle, and that's it, then oh boy, you're in for a surprise. And damn, my PS4 is going nuts. Alright, sunshine, let's go. I had a little bit of practice beforehand, a couple of hours ago, so hopefully I remember some of the form stuff, but I have no idea what this enemy's called. I mean, the first one was the jailer. I'm just going to call this one the prisoner, because I know that's what she is. Okay, when you're attacking that thing, I know you're weak. This form is easy. This, like, compared to her other forms, and for some reason I couldn't, like, lock onto her when I, did that. There we go. Compared to her other forms, this is, like, cake. You'll see. But, God, this arena, I love it. It's just, like, it's a nice, interesting dynamic. One, it's much, like, larger. But also, it's not the walls, which actually play into, like, this enemy's, like, abilities and stuff, which she can use against you, but you can also use it against her. Oh, it's great. I love it. So far, very impressed with this game. The only thing that I've had, like, a little nitpicky on is that the dodging can be a little bit dodgy, for lack of a better term, sometimes. Alright, what you got? Slash you a couple times. That... Missed the parry, that was my bad. But it doesn't matter. Next health bar, health refilled. Okay, this is where she sends out the heat-seeking fiends, which I can duck behind the wall to dodge. You can actually break away the walls and they will respawn at certain points, so it's not a complete and utter crapshoot. Okay, she's trying to keep the distance. I'm going to keep the distance as well. In fact, I'm going to move to an entirely different part of the arena. The one thing about these range sections, which I also like, is that you don't have to do it ranged. Like, if I want to risk going in and going for, like, the sword slashes, I can. It's not like I'm limited to the, like, the gun in these sections. I mean, I'm limited to the sword in the, Finny sections, but I have other options which are made available to us, so... It's just, it's a nice mix of shoot 'em up and, like, melee, which I love. Like, I love both those genres. I know I keep on saying I love this game. That's because I do. I am so glad that I was pleasantly surprised by this game. It's one thing to be, it's one thing to like a game that you've been excitedly looking forward to. It's another thing entirely, and I dashed straight into that, that was my bad, to like, be pleasantly surprised by a game where you didn't have, like, the highest of expectations. But the gloves are literally coming off as she brings out her scythe, so we need to be careful. Because this is where things get a bit crazy. Alright, you're not getting away from me. Oh, but that tracking shot. I hate that tracking shot so much. There are actually some shots that you can parry back to enemies. Like with the jailer, the blue shots, you can parry those. I believe the rule is if it's blue, you can parry it. But I'm not sure if that's the same for her... Yeah, okay, you can't parry the purple one. Yeah, you can't parry the giant beam. I decided to try it. Okay. Should probably actually work on aiming at the enemy and not myself. Okay, no! God, I hate that move so much. Didn't try to charge it up in time. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can get that square back. It's a little bit annoying that she gets her health back, but that's the rule of the game. 2, 3, 4. I also have to be careful about the center and the edges because you do... Oh my god, would you stop? There we go. Okay, what was I saying? Yes, you have to be careful about the edges and the center because you can fall down and, like, lose an entire pip of health. Okay. God, I hate that move so much. Okay. Move in. There we go. Okay. Let's get into melee mode, please. There we go. Alright, give me best shot. There we go. Stunner. Go for the combo. And it's really nice that they have unique animations. That's a nice touch. I believe this boss actually has 2 unique animations for her forms, which is really cool. Okay, I'm doing so much better. Like, Jesus, all that, like, training beforehand really paid off. I'm so glad I didn't go into this blind. Here we go. Okay. Dodge for that. Okay, or not. That's fine, that's fine. I'm getting damage off, it's fine. Go for that. Go for that. Okay, maybe not, and... Yeah! I know I'm cheating because I know what comes in the forms, but, you know... It's fine. I didn't think you would want to see me failing for, like, 20 minutes anyway. Okay, there we go. Although, I will say, after this... Her next form. Oh boy. It's a doozy. Okay. There we go. God, I love that stun so much. Okay. Anything else? Yep, there we go. Alright, here we go. You know, if you could take them off that easily, why didn't you bother doing so in the first place? Alright, she's gone somewhere. Let's have a little scope around. I always thought... This was also a nice surprise, because I always thought you would have the enemies in sight, and when it actually disappeared, I was like, what? Okay, she's coming bounding. With the row sticks! Not today, sweetheart. Sweetheart, what am I, 40? Ugh. Anyway. Just keep on dodging these things. She's quite dangerous. Okay. This form is very dangerous. You can lose health very quickly if you're not careful like that. Okay, I need some visual. I need some visual. Dodge for that. Move over here. There is a way to get health back, but it's very unreliable, so I shouldn't count on it. There we go. Okay, I'm much better in the melee mode than the range mode on this boss. He says as he stays in range mode. Okay, dodge through that. Oh, frick. 5 hips. There's also a beam that can go completely through walls, so I need to stay clear of that. Okay, I'm quite the range. Yeah. Yep, that was it. I saw the animation and I dodged it just in time. There we go. Oh, damn it. There we go. Melee mode, here we go. Oh, that's the first time I ever dodged that move. If she grabs you with that, then she does a command grab. And it does a crap ton of damage. Are you gonna try again? Oh, frick. Frick, 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 frick. There we go. Give me my life back. Both metaphorically and physically. Alright, so last ditch effort. Time to go try hard mode. Damn it! Come on, we can do this. Damn it! Ah! No, 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 no. Okay. Damn it, I lost so much health in that. That's not good. Okay. Just gotta be careful. This is actually not a good location to do it. Oh, shit! Oh, get off me! Alright, second time. I'm sorry if I'm staying quiet during these parts. It's really, really, really quite difficult. Okay, here we go. Left. Right. Oh, jeez, vulnerable. Damn it. No, you're not gonna beat me. Game over. I'm actually really happy that I did that.
You
I wasn't sure if I was going to beat that boss on camera. But I'm afraid to say I'm going to end it off here because that's enough adrenaline pumping action for me for today. So, Furi. Damn, I like this game.